All right, let's talk about one of the biggest pieces of career advice we've all heard. It's on posters, it's in graduation speeches, but what if it's not the whole picture? What if it's actually holding you back? Follow your passion. It sounds so good, doesn't it? It's the dream, right? The idea that you can find this one thing you love and your work will never feel like work again. It's incredibly motivating and it feels like the golden ticket to a happy life. But is that really all there is to it? I mean, if passion is all it takes, then why do we see so many incredibly passionate people completely burn out or fail? We're going to dig into that today. So, to put this whole passion theory to the test, let's look at the real-world stories of two friends, Nopadol and Surachai. They both started out with a ton of passion, but as you'll see, their careers went in completely different directions. Okay, first up, let's meet Nopadol. He is our passionate dreamer. And his plan? It was the classic follow your passion script, right out of the textbook. He loved cooking more than anything else, so he decided to quit his safe, stable job and pour his life savings into opening his dream restaurant. He was totally all in. So, how did that work out for him? Well, after 5 long years of saving every penny, Naparol finally made the jump. But reality hit him like a ton of bricks. He quickly found out that being a great home cook has almost nothing to do with running a profitable restaurant. He was getting crushed by high costs, he had no idea how to market the place, and customer complaints were piling up. And then, the knockout punch. The pandemic hit. And just like that, 90% of his sales were gone. Overnight. And this is where it gets really tough. His wife shared this. I mean, it's just a heartbreaking detail. At that point, his passion wasn't paying the rent. It wasn't fixing the bad reviews. His dream had become a total nightmare. And that fire he started with, it was about to go out. But this is the pivot. This is where the story gets fascinating. Instead of just giving up, Nabadal decided to fail fast. He realized his passion was just one part of the equation. He needed a professional mindset. So he hit the books. He studied business. He learned about online marketing and data analytics, and he relaunched. But not as a restaurant. He started a cloud kitchen, a delivery-only business that was way cheaper to run and perfectly built for the new world. Smart. Okay, now let's meet our second friend, Surachai. He's the total opposite, the experienced veteran. He had an incredible 25-year career in sales. He was at the top of his game. So he decided to retire and start a new chapter, driven by a new passion, sharing all that knowledge as a speaker and an author. Sounds like a slam dunk, right? But he struggled a lot. See, all those years of sales experience didn't automatically make him a great speaker or writer. He didn't really get his new audience. He didn't know the first thing about building a personal brand online. He realized that being a speaker is a business, and it needs a system. Just having good stories wasn't nearly enough. So when you put these two guys side by side, the lesson is just staring you in the face. Napadal started with passion, but he only succeeded when he added professionalism. He learned, he adapted. Surachai had passion and experience, but he stalled out because he didn't build the new professional skills that his new career demanded. The outcome says it all. And what these two stories give us is this amazing analogy for success, one that I think really unlocks this whole idea. It's the engine and the fuel. Okay, so think of passion as your fuel. It's that raw energy, right? The drive, the motivation, the fire that gets you excited to wake up in the morning. You absolutely need it to get started. But think about it. If you just pour a gallon of fuel on the ground and light a match, what happens? You get a huge flash of fire that's gone in seconds, and it doesn't go anywhere. Now, professionalism, that's the engine. This is the structure. It's the concrete skills, the business strategy, the discipline to show up every day, the systems you build. The engine is what takes all that raw energy from the fuel and actually turns it into forward momentum. It gives your passion direction and credible power. You know, Nopadal himself said it best. Without an engine, fuel is wasted. Without fuel, an engine has no power. It's that simple. You need both. They work together. One isn't better than the other. They are two critical parts of the exact same system. Okay, so this is all great in theory, but how do you actually use this? How do you apply it to your own life? Well, here is a practical playbook for building your engine and finding your fuel, no matter where you're starting from. All right, let's say you're in Camp Napadal. You've got the passion, it's burning bright. Your mission is to build the engine. You have to get brutally honest with yourself. What skills are you missing? What do you actually need to learn about business or marketing? Then go study your market. Who is your audience? Who is your competition? And finally, build a real plan with actual goals. Don't just dream, build. But what if you're on the other side of the coin? You've got the skills, you're a total pro, but you feel like you're just running on fumes. You're lacking that fuel. Your job is to go find it. Start by trying to connect what you do every day to a bigger purpose. Volunteer for a project that just seems kind of interesting. And most importantly, pay attention to your own energy. What activities make you completely lose track of time? Follow that feeling. That's a huge clue. Getting this balance right, it's more than just following a simple formula. It means we have to look past the buzzwords and really understand some of the deeper truths about what makes a career fulfilling. So here are 3 big truths that often get ignored. First, passion isn't some magical thing you just find one day. It's something you build by getting really good at something valuable and seeing the impact you can have. Second, professionalism isn't about a fancy degree on your wall. It's a daily mindset of learning and discipline. And finally, real lasting success is all about the delicate dance of balancing both. And honestly, in the world we live in now, with AI and remote work and constant change, this combination isn't a luxury anymore, it's a straight-up necessity. To survive and grow, you need the passion to push through the hard times, and you need the professional skills to adapt and pivot when the world changes around you. It's your career survival kit. So as we wrap this up, let's forget follow your passion for just a second. The real question you should be asking yourself is this. Right now in your career, are you just building a fire, hoping it keeps you warm? Or are you also building the engine that can actually take you somewhere incredible? Because the answer to that question might just change everything. Thanks for tuning in.